That time is 9:14 on this Wednesday morning, April 10th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, April 10th, 2019. Got good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, April 10th, 2019. It is 9:15 and it is 41 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 9:15 is Whitbar reviewing outrages of FBI's Russian investigation after tank race that out appears poised to form Israel's next government. One shoulders filed class action lawsuit over 737 MAX plane crashes. Crenshaw calls on Omar for discovering 9/11 Texas and people did something. I never thought DHS officials leaving paving way for President Trump's pick to run the agency. Miller and Kushner on a potential collision course in Trump's border crisis. First ever black hole photo announcement. Feds charged 24 and alleged $1.2 billion Medicare fraud scheme. Man accused of abandoned pet fish as animal cruelty charges dropped. Mentioned as fiery exchange with Representative Maxine Waters Stewart Heron. Aganda hits back at Trump over U.S. tourist get out. We don't need his lecture. Pieces of missing Japanese F-35 fighter jet found. Pound still missing after crash. Stranger remains Brexit tour another 3 minutes. New Zealand can pass a gun law reform and wake a crest strict attack. U.S. core inflation unexpectedly cool amid apparel data shift. Prosecutors say drug maker and inventor lied about popular opioid treatment. Uber IPO sit to make Sid focus on Delta earnings. All right, look at that stocks now. Down 180.44 points at 26.15.58. SP 5 down 17.57 at 28.78. And Nasdaq down 44.61 at 79.09.28. Falcon Heavy making only safe guide, but it's already charged in the game. NASA Administrator Brendan Sainz speaks at 25th Space Symposium. Scientists discover ancient little fossil mineral giving the nightmares. Melted glaciers cause 25 to 30% of the sea level rise. Mystery E. coli outbreak spread 96 people sick in 5 states, CDC says. New York's vaccine orders show how health laws have failed us. Illinois raised the second in the nation of superbug infection cases. Certain types of increased chances of cancer, new study says. UNICEF have been the Libyan kids are in direct danger. Second word Kim question over alleged. Oh, skip that. Indian politician forced security personnel killed him at ambush. Democrat presidential candidate Bernie Sanders will introduce his vision for universal health care called Medicare for All on Capitol Hill Wednesday. Late winter storm 4 billion and then U.S. under blizzard warnings. After outcry, Airbnb Treasury policy ally West Bank listed. Nebraska ranchers and state officials are scrambling to clear away an untold number of dead cattle that even froze and blizzard drowned in the subsequent flooding. The EU bristled at the United States Texas slew of EU goods in retaliation of its subsidies to give it an Airbus stated would be responded God. Mary Rue said, Books education spent about Attleboro School Board stands more needed. No measles case in Attleboro air so far. Help wanted to clean historic Dunfield site at Attleboro and Norfolk, the center of town, and see that church for the past several years on a few major redevelopment parts, and more changes are coming. In Taunton, 2 men with paintball guns who police they were using the building beyond. All County History Museum for Torrent Parent were arrested Saturday, both men charged with single kind of vandalism. In Stoughton, Joseph McCrisky will be at another seat on the board of selectmen after the seat is Governor Richard Hill on Tuesday's election will also settle contest for the seats in the town school committee and redevelopment authority. An election about only 10.4% of eligible voters in the polls. McCrisky secured 1,049 votes, to Hill's 931 with a bunch of advantage coming from the four precincts coming from the no first quarter of town. McCrisky has the selectmen of on since the 1990s, and Hill won up in 2017 during a break call election that saw three selectmen lose their seats, following conference attempt to replace the town manager. NWL, after running the cabinet, criticized the school committee, what he said was a recent job, but the school achievement did not succeed. There's one for even board select seats. The rep for election of cabinet Joseph Madonna and Anita Hill will return to the school committee as a result of Tuesday's race. No change in the membership. Will receive most of the race with 1,162, but now to receive 1,086 and URL 789. URL had previously served multiple terms on school committee, and so was only ever contested. Mark Zamini and unseated Mike LeBert for a place on tons. Redevelopment at 40, the two squared off of the candidates for last month, which Burr came out in favor of using public money for rehabilitation projects that could spark more private investment in Stoughton Centers. Already took a more auster stance at the form seeking to lead the fate of trouble properties like the State Theater to the free market. William Lockton won the writing campaign in the Times 2040, the Times media moderator, and Adolphus Turners posted a thought on the contested race. Peter Chell News Time, 9:21. It is time now for a sport report. Boston Celtics beat the Washington Wizards last night, 160-110 to wrap up the regular season at 49-33, and the Boston Red Sox fall to the Toronto Blue Jays 7-5. Today, Dalton Lester's girls lacrosse will be at Fenway Field against the Midway Mustangs at 4 o'clock. No more Magic. Justin abruptly resigns from the Lakers. Evolution of Dwayne Wade's jersey swaps and Jay Dillashaw's coach and nutrition response to Dillashaw's inexcusable drug failure. Peter Cello News Time is 9:22. Time now for a Peter Cello traffic and transit check. Baby! Bob, the MBTA, the normal train service is submitted along the entire Fairmont line Wednesday, April 10th to the 11th. That's really a bus. Shuttle will be provided at every stations between Reedville and substations to accommodate the inbound and outbound passengers. Western train 510, 712 inbound and outbound 10 minutes basket between Framingham and substation. In Lakeville, 205, 824 from South Station off of 5 10 minutes basket between Holbrook, Ridge, off of Lakeville, and the ferries they are looking good. All right, next night, I was about West New England, 95, South by South, Kentucky Province, 95, and off by South, Edwards Avenue in Rhode Island, 146, South by South, between 1595 and downtown Providence. Jamestown, Newport Bridge is looking good, but no bridges out. Slow go, Route 25, eastbound Rules on the Board Bridge. Board Bridge on both ends is backed up in a little bit. Bridge 60 eastbound side, Lowe's on Orleans, but it's looking good from Southwood on Leeds. 95, and on off-bound side, so between Route 1 and shut out of 128 and Captain 24, and off-bound side, so between Harrison Boulevard and Neve on 128 and Captain, Route 3 and southbound side, so on 228 Rockland, 128 and northbound side, so between Bridge 3 split down to 138 and Captain, and Hippex Way on Needham Porter, and all the way on Route 20 Waltham, 7th Expressway, and northbound side, so on Quincy down to Mass Pike in Boston. 93 Buffalo downtown Boston, and Mass Pike eastbound side, so on Framingham on the 7th Expressway in downtown Boston. And Mass Pike both ends is by around Lower River down to South Boston, 93 both ends downtown Boston backed up. 712 so Council looking good. Route 1 and southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 93 southbound side, so between Bedford and St. Bridge downtown Boston, 128 and southbound side, so from Bloodfield and Otter, Mover, 93 southbound side, so between 133 and Wilmington Autumn, 128 and Reddit, Route 3 and southbound side, so the Bill Record Hippex went up 128 in Burlington. Tonight, eastbound side, also before Route 9 in Worcester and 91 southbound side, Little and Northampton stretch. 91 both ends back to Springfield and East Longmeadow. 84 westbound side, Little Route 91 out in Hartford, Connecticut, and 84 eastbound side, also in Winter Trenton. Route 8 southbound side, Little around Waterbury, Connecticut, and 84 westbound side, so the Newtown, Connecticut stretch. Red Parkway, westbound side, so between Trumbull and Greenwich, Connecticut, 95 and the southbound side, so between Bridgeport and Greenwich, Connecticut, and Red Parkway, both ends of Rodney. New Haven stretch and up and over New England. Every turn back south by south, also around the Manchester Airport. 95 on the northbound side, Little Island Falls. Main and Interstate 879 on the southbound side, Little U.S. Canadian Motorist Vineyard, Vermont. Peter Cholu's time is 9:25. Time now for a weather report. Little batch of rain showers down around Putnam, Connecticut, and down to western Rhode Island, and rain showers around the Cape Cod Canal and down around Trail. Otherwise, it's a overcast start for the 6 to 8 New England region. All right, for the day goes like this. Naturally showers before 10 a.m. Saskatchewan, 54 degrees. Northwest by 10 miles. With gust at 22 miles an hour. Church pitch to wave set. Tonight, most of the guys that goes, but Coast Guard about 28 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour for Thursday, Saskatchewan, 54 degrees. West about 8 miles an hour Thursday night, Port Coast, 35 degrees. Calm wind for Friday, Port Saskatchewan, 56 degrees. Calm wind comes south from 5 miles in the morning with gust at 22 miles an hour Friday night. Showers made before after 1 a.m. Low at 47 degrees. And south from about 8 to 10 miles, gust at 23 miles an hour for Transportation same set for Saturday. Showers like made before 7 a.m. Mostly counts about 60 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 11 miles an hour. Just because 29 miles an hour. Transportation to 6% for Saturday. Mostly counts about 50 degrees. And southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. Gust 24 miles an hour for Sunday. Port Saskatchewan about 66 degrees. And northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Sunday night. And rain after midnight. Low at 46 degrees. Southeast at about 6 miles an hour. Transportation 8%. Monday, rain at 56 degrees. Southeast at about 6 miles an hour. Coming west of the afternoon was gust 29 miles an hour. Transportation 8%. Monday night, 8 chance shot made, most of the guys about 48 degrees, and west about 8 miles an hour, just based 30%. And for Tuesday, most of the guys about 55 degrees, northwest about 10 to 30 miles, guys at 32 miles an hour. Right now, not minutes. Overcast at 41 degrees, and that's going to be it for the Peter Chiller Morning News on this. Weather morning, April 10th, 2019. Peter will be have a good morning with a good positive. It will be a wonderful day.